This is the Domi outdoor gazebo. It's a 12 by 20. It has metal posts that feel really strong and sturdy. The packaging was incredible. There was plastic film over everything with the letters and just keep it on until you're ready to install. It had cardboard, styrofoam, plastic end caps to keep the metal from poking through. They did a great job at packaging. So for some tips of putting this together, these brackets, ours didn't have the number on all of them, so you need to match up the holes and the angles to be sure, or just keep them all wrapped together. They're all wrapped together, and I would just keep them all wrapped together until you get to that part, because then you know which number and letters they are. We're almost done with it. We put the frames together and the top part. This has taken us 2 days. Granted, we have kids and we don't work on it all day, so we kind of had like half days. So I think this could be put together in 2 full days, like in a weekend. But this is a pretty big one. So this is the 12 by 20. So if you had a smaller one, it'd probably be easier to put together. Highly recommend 2 to 3 people when you're putting up and making the frame and attaching it. We had a little bit of a difficulty putting them together with just my husband and I, so we had to recruit our kids to help hold it up, but we got it together. It probably would help if you had a flat surface. We have half of it on grass and half on concrete, but we will drill into concrete with some concrete anchors. But I love this feature that it covers the concrete anchors. So once we screw those in, it's a plastic foot that goes around it. This top, putting in and putting together panels of the roof was pretty challenging. It definitely gave me a headache, but my husband, we were both working on it together, and he actually found a way that worked for him, so he put it together and I no longer helped him with it. But that was a little bit challenging, although it looks really great and it went together really well. So now we just have to finish the outside panels, and I will let you know when this is all done how this looks. I will say the packaging was amazing. I have put together a similar style like gazebo, and this packaging was amazing. It had, everything was wrapped individually. They all have this plastic wrap on it, and then on these panels it had a rubber corner on each side, followed by styrofoam and the cardboard, so it was sturdy and it wouldn't poke through and poke you. So I was really impressed with the packaging and how this got delivered. Instructions are actually pretty easy to follow, and all the list of materials, they were easy to understand and put together. It gives you what you're looking for, and it gives you the screws and connectors you're looking for that build, and then it gives you top and bottom as well, diagrams, and we're almost done. It also comes with all the bolts. They're all numbered and packaged really well. It also comes with these tools, but I highly recommend, if you want this to go a little faster, to get a little drill bit that fits in the screw holes. You just got to make sure you don't over tighten. So you want to keep it on the lowest setting and just lightly tap. But this made it so much easier and so much faster. On this page, when you're putting in the U's, make sure you read the instructions. We missed this part where it's really important that U5 and that these are spaced correctly. Sure that this is under, not on top. It's supposed to be under. The bracket should be there underneath it instead of on top. Here's the finished look. I love the look of this gazebo. It's very sturdy. It has rain gutters in it, and it has these hooks underneath here for lights or fan or bug zapper. There's also a bug net up there, which is really great. The last panels went in a lot easier than the top part. I will say to keep the bolts in the frame semi-loose, so that way you have a little bit of give when you're installing the panels. And the holes didn't line up completely, so we kind of had to maneuver the bolts in, and we made sure our whole gazebo was level. So make sure the gazebo's level and loosen those bolts, so that way you have a little bit easier of a time to get the bolts in. But a two-man job was perfect for it. And then these are a really great addition. I love the thick blackout curtain with the bug net. You can use either or. They get a little stuck here on the corner pieces, but you can just maneuver them. And I love that they easily zip together, very sturdy zipper, and you can tie them down at the bottom so they're not blowing everywhere. It does a great job at blocking out the sun, or we plan to close them and put a projector and watch movies out here on them. It's a very thick canvas-like material, and the zipper is really sturdy as well. And this is what it looks like when it's zipped. You can keep it tied at the bottom so it's not flying everywhere. And here's the inside view, and you can also zip the bug net or the canvas. You can use either or. Overall, we love this gazebo, and we love the shade and protection from rain it provides.
All right, guys.